What's going on, guys? It's your boy Roby Gaming, and today we're, like I said in the introductory episode, we are going to trade Jarrell Freeman. And talking to my two friends, we thought a good deal was a second and a fifth rounder for Jarrell Freeman for the Broncos, and we signed Bam Bradley, a fast middle linebacker. But let's start this season, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I know this is a long video, but trust me, it is well worth the watch. And we are kicking off the season. Cairo Santos kicked it off for us, and he had a running lane right there. He just didn't take it. But Matt Ryan, the former MVP, is coming onto the field. And as we all know, the Falcons are the Super Bowl runner-ups, and this will be a very tough game for the Chicago Bears to get anything going. But it's first down and 10. Sanu in motion. It's a play fake, and the first play of the season. Pernell McPhee with the sack. That is what I would want to see all year. But let's get into the Falcons O-line. As you can see, they are big maulers and they are big boys. Their receivers and backs, main one we got to focus on is Julio Jones, and we got Kyle Fuller guarding him, so hopefully his man's not very good, so hopefully he can get something to stop him. And after the sack, there was an incompletion, and then Devontae Freeman, 8-yard gain. Nothing doing for the Falcons on their first drive of the year, and they're punting it to the rookie Tariq Cohen, the speedster out of North Carolina A&T. Very small school, and on his first touch of the year, juke move, breaks a tackle. Tariq Cohen's got he gets stopped. And let's go to the first play of the Chicago Bears season. They feed the beast, Jordan Howard, and they get 8 yards. That's a pretty good gain. We're going to have to lean on Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen and our running backs more. But here is the O-line for the Chicago Bears. It's decent, but what we're really excited about is Jordan Howard and Cameron Meredith. We need to really involve Cameron Meredith into this offense, and as we try to do that, Trubisky just overthrows it completely. That was an awful throw. But jumping in back onto defense, our defense, our strongest points are probably our D-line and our DBs. My favorite two on our team were probably Adrian Amos and Eddie Jackson. I love that safety combo. It should work out very well. Devontae Freeman on 3rd and 2 gets a huge running lane. A semi almost could have drove through that gap. No one got off their blocks, and he got 24 or 22 yards, I believe. The next play, that Matt Ryan just fires it to Julio Jones, and if it's going to be like that most of the game, this will be a long game. Next play, they come out 5 wide, and Austin Hooper is wide open on the right side of the field. They come out, run a stretch, and it's a fumble. Kwiatkowski forces it, and Danny Trevathan comes over and recovers it. That is a huge play for this defense after they were just now getting drove on, and that is a huge turnover in the red zone. Second play of the year, after throwing his first interception on his first pass, he throws a dart to Zach Miller. 5 wide. Mitch Trubisky drops back to throw. He throws it, and it is a completion to Josh Bellamy. That kid, he's pretty decent. I don't want to keep him very long because he's not very good. And then a couple plays later, Zach Miller, again, first down. And we're just rolling right now. Jordan Howard on the run. He gets 6-7 yards on the carry. I really want Jordan Howard to have a big year this year, but after the first quarter, both offenses pretty stagnant. A couple turnovers in this game so far. Pick from Mitch Trubisky, a fumble from Devontae Freeman. Let's see what can happen next in the second quarter. Bears have the ball, 2nd and 3. Mitch Trubisky under center, of course. Play fake. Drops back looking for someone. Cannot find anyone and is sacked by Don Terry Poe. Was the first person to get there. 3rd and 11. Mitch Trubisky making a hot route. And as soon as he drops back, he had Bellamy open for a split second, but it did not have enough time to just get the ball off. After a great punt, Danny Trevathan reads the play and knows it's a play action coming and forces a safety and gets his first sack and the first points for the Chicago Bears of the year. After a 2-yard run from Jordan Howard, Tariq Cohen on the toss. They had to expect the toss coming, and they obviously didn't. Tariq Cohen down the sideline. Tariq Cohen! He could. He will. We already know. That's a touchdown. Tariq Cohen way too fast for his own good. That is 6, and Bears going for 2 to try to make this a 2-possession game, and they do so right there. 10-0 Chicago. How will the Falcons respond? It's a play fake. That got me right there. Has no one open, and Danny Trevathan, all he had to do was put his hands up, and that's probably an interception. That is a huge mistake. That easily would have helped the offense so much more. And then right after that, Julio Jones is found on the left side, wide open. Nothing you can do with the big-bodied receiver like that. And right after that play, Sam Acho, H-O, whatever you want to call him, gets the sack off the edge. But the Falcons still end up getting a first down. My apologies. There was after the Sam Acho sack, it went 3 and out, and then the Bears went 3 and out. So that is my fault. Matt Ryan scrambling, and Nick Kwiatkowski completely whiffs on the tackle, and that is a huge miss. They get 21 yards on the rush, and they're hurrying back up to the line. The Bears, I don't think the Bears' defense will be ready for anything that's coming, and good position. What a catch! Taylor Gabriel, 25, 30 yards down the field, making a diving catch. What a spectacular play. That's perfect. And on the big 3rd down, the Bears force the drop pass, and they force the field goal. And the Bears just run it out, go into the second half, and they got the kick to start the second half, of course. But after a pretty decent first half, what will the Bears offense do? And Mitch Trubisky finds Zach Miller wide open after getting great protection on that play. Hopefully he can continue to receive that protection all game and all season, so his development, so he doesn't get as rattled in the pocket. And as soon as I say that, he gets sacked. I'm just bad luck. I'm sorry. That's rough. Trubisky drops back on 3rd and 15. Need a big play, and that is not the play we want to try to make. Desmond Trufant, he's not going to let those go by ever, so he cannot try to force that. But the Falcons trying to capitalize on the turnover they just got, run it outside, and Devontae Freeman had so many blocks, and he runs it all the way down to the Bears' 29-yard line. Man, this has just been a defensive but a sort of action-packed game, if I say so myself. I'm sorry for the stuttering right there, but I was just watching what a horrible throw that was from Adrian Amos. But the Bears did nothing with it, and they had to punt it right back on a 3 and out. So then a play fake. They've been doing a lot of play fakes this game. And Matt Ryan just dumps it right onto Devontae Freeman. And what are you doing? How did you miss him that bad? Oh, that's awful. That's kind of embarrassing. Oh, and right after that, Matt Ryan gets sacked by Leonard Floyd. I am hoping for like 12-ish sacks from Leonard Floyd this year, and about 12-ish from Pernell McPhee. That would be perfect. And on the 3rd and 21, what no one would have expected is a corner route to be run to perfection and get the first down. But after that, it's going to the 4th quarter. Will the Bears keep their lead, or will the better team and more experienced team take advantage? Welcome back, and the Bears, there's only been one quarter where either team scored. And it was the second quarter, and there were 13 total points scored. But as soon as they come out of the break, they run a comeback route to Julio Jones. John Fox, he was thinking about throwing the challenge flag, but it's not worth risking if you're going to lose a timeout possibly. And right after that, Devontae Freeman runs to the left for a couple yards. On 3rd and 6, the Falcons are running another play action, and they got to expect that the Bears are seeing that coming, and those are just easy sacks for our linebackers coming in on the blitz, and Kwiatkowski takes advantage of it. The Bears win another possession against the Falcons and are up 10-6, and Jordan Howard running up the middle, cuts to the left a little bit for a good 5-yard gain, 3-yard gain, something like that. On 3rd and 5, Trubisky adjusting the play at the line. He drops back to throw. He drops back a little too far, and Takk McKinley was eventually going to get into a part of this game, and he gets sacked. Falcons come back on the field after just getting 3. What will they do? And Taylor Gabriel wide open across the middle. There's just no covering that man. He is way too fast for anyone on our team. That's one thing I do want to get is faster corners and faster linebackers. That's why the signing of Bam, forgot his last name, from the Ravens practice squad. But there's a flag on the field. Not sure what this could be. Face mask on who? They call a face mask on Adrian Amos. And as if you watch it again, it doesn't even look like his hand's near his face mask. It looks like it's on the numbers. That's just an awful call. And right after that, it's just on a 3rd and 3. They're at the 5-yard line, and it's 1st and goal. Well, are the Falcons just gonna run this in, or are the Bears gonna have to make them earn it? But if they do score, the Bears will have more time to score themselves. But Devontae Freeman gets stopped by Kwiatkowski from across the field, and they hurry up to the line, 2nd and goal. Looks like we're all in good position, and Kwiatkowski, all you had to do was jump, and you probably will win the Bears the game right there. That would have been such a big play. And they kick the extra point, and the Bears get the kick back, just return it to the 25, where they would start anyways. And Trubisky drops back, and he finds, I believe that's Josh Bellamy. I'm pretty positive. And they hurry back up to the line, 2nd and 2 with 1:25 left in the game. Trubisky drops back again and finds Cameron Meredith wide open right over the middle of the field, and he returns it to the Bears' 47-yard line. Hurrying back up to the line, they're going to try to see if they can get something else and then use their timeout. Mitch Trubisky's keeping Jordan Howard in, and it's almost picked! Ooh, Trubisky getting a little too excited. It wasn't even that, wouldn't have turned out to be that big of a play, but he forces it and it almost turns bad. 2nd and 10, pressure coming. Trubisky stays in the pocket and delivers a strike to Dontrell Inman for a 9-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 1. They hurry back up to the line. Looks like they're going to go with the tight end screen, and Deion Jones sees it the entire way. I wish Zach Miller would have dropped that pass, but he didn't, so it's 4th and 3, big play here, and they go right back to Josh Bellamy, who gets him the 1st down. That is huge, and the Bears are just 1 first down away from getting into field goal range. They might be in field goal range now. Oh, and right on cue, 1st down pass to Zach Miller. But after that pass, it seems like Trubisky wants it all. He doesn't want to just go for the tie. He wants to go for the win. And as soon as he gets a little confident, Takk McKinley comes and shuts that down real quick. Bears hustle back to the line, not wanting to burn that last time out yet. They 5 wide set again. Trubisky drops back. Not much pressure right now. Throws it. And Jordan Howard was wide open. If he throws that, it's a 1st down. So they're just going to run it. Benny Cunningham has it. And he gets a lot of running room right there. Gets it down to the 12. Centers up the kick. And it's 4th and 1. Bears are going to wait till a couple seconds left. 3 seconds. And then after Falcons try to ice him, Cairo Santos on drills the easy, basically extra point field goal, and we are on to overtime. And the Falcons win the coin toss, and the Bears have to kick it off to them. I don't think Carlos Santos wants to kick it off to him right now. He's just sitting there. But this has been a very entertaining game so far, and I just hope that the Bears don't somehow screw it up, because they've played very good this game. Well, the defense has. The offense hasn't played great, but the defense has been playing their tails off. So let's see if the defense can get one more stop. Matt Ryan drops back, and oh my goodness, Julio Jones wide open. If he probably doesn't make that juke move right there, he probably takes it to the house if he just cuts upfield. But I'm not complaining. So after the first down from Julio Jones, Matt Ryan hands it off to Devontae Freeman, and he makes two-man miss, breaks their tackles, but then tackled by Adrian Amos. And Matt Ryan, they come right back at it, and they just keep throwing it all over the Bears defense on this possession right now. To Muhammad Sanu that time on a 3rd and 5, big third down here. No pressure at all. We got to get pressure there. And Matt Ryan finds Devontae Freeman just as a dump down option and gets the first down. It looks like they was about to run it out and try to just end the game on a field goal. And it's a fumble! Willie Young forces it! And Leonard Floyd picks it up. What a play by Willie Young to come down the line, didn't run upfield, and just forces the fumble. Leonard Floyd, if he doesn't run into that offensive lineman, probably can take that for 6. Now the Bears, right after that, Trubisky gets sacked by number 34, Poole. And that 3rd and 18, they're not in good position right now. What are they going to attempt here? Doesn't look like anyone's open, and Trubisky gets sacked. Sacked at the 4. Pat O'Donnell waits till 6 seconds on the clock, on the play clock, and then kicks it. And we tackle him, no big deal. And there's another flag on the field. Is it holding on them? A face mask on the Bears. Yep, I didn't see him tug at the mask or anything, but Crevan LeBlanc is and right after it, the Falcons are going for the win. They're going for it all. Let's see if they can make it for the win. It's a little bit to the, will it curve it? It hits off the goal post. And now the Bears have 15 seconds to try to make something happen. And right on schedule, there's Takk McKinley with another sack. He's just been taken over in the 4th and overtime. Trubisky drops back. There's a flag on the field, and look who it is again. I feel like I'm saying his name a little too much the past couple seconds. Takk McKinley on another sack. The Bears are just, the Bears O-line, left side of the O-line, holding call on Kyle Long, so it doesn't really help too much. But this is all that's left. Trubisky, this is all that's left. Trubisky drops back, gets enough time in the pocket, throws it up to Cameron Meredith. He snags it! There's no time remaining. And that's going to do it for the game. The week 1 ends in a tie. That is just as awful. How do you end the first week of the season in a tie? I'm not sure if that's ever happened. It probably has. The NFL has been around for a while, so. But yeah, Takk McKinley really just took over OT with 2 sacks in like the last 3 plays of the game for the Bears, or while the Bears are on offense. But Trubisky threw 2 picks, almost had an interception, and then the Bears defense forced 2 turnovers, 2 fumbles, and recovered one of them, or both of them. And Willie Young forced the biggest one of them all. But on to next week, basically, the Bears play Tampa Bay, and they have a barrage of weapons. Jameis Winston, the young he is just so good. And then Mike Evans, O.J. Howard, they have Cameron Brate. The team's just very good, and their D-line is just about as intimidating as it's going to get for us. But I think we should be able to pass on them. It shouldn't be too difficult. But let's go check out some of the injuries they have. and it's only Charles Sims. So, but other than that, guys, I'm sorry about the way it went. It's been your boy Roby Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.